David, what's your reaction to some recent media reports criticising the transformation?
For me, they're largely water off a duck's back because I know what is actually happening on the ground. And at the end of the day, it is the customers that matter. And the customers make the decisions based on their understanding of their needs and who can best meet their needs. And I think customers, they vote with their feet and they vote with their wallets. And the one thing, regardless of what people might write in newspapers that you can't take away, is that this transformation is delivering for Telstra financially. It's delivering in terms of we're increasing our revenues and we're increasing our earnings. And in a very tough economic climate, in what is thought of as probably the worst recession in maybe 70 years, there aren't many companies that can claim that they're increasing both their revenues and their earnings. I'm not sure that our competitors can claim that. Certainly in terms of the shareholder returns, we are outperforming both the overall share market, despite the regulatory uncertainty, and we are outperforming our global peers. And that is overwhelmingly because of the transformation. So, there are people who will pick and, they will try and find little holes here and there. That's their role in life as they perceive it. But, the cold hard facts are that the transformation is overwhelmingly on track. Not only that, people sort of nitpick about the IT transformation. Let me tell you, this is the most complex transformation in terms of IT probably ever contemplated in this country. And what you see here is that we have migrated, in terms of the consumer population, I think 6 to 7 million customers onto these new platforms. Yes, there was always going to be some transitional issues. Yes, we always have to manage those transitional issues effectively. But the fact of the matter is that that migration has happened and it is working, and is working at scale, and a very large scale at that. And it sets us up in the future in terms of providing a customer experience that no one in this country has been able to provide before. So we are going forward, faster and more effectively than ever. And I think this is a tremendous time to be at Telstra. We have a great story to sell with the transformation, and I think it's incumbent upon all of us, all the leaders in this company, to get out there and sell that story every day of the week.
David Quilty, thank you very much for joining us on Now We're Talking TV.
Thank you, Jeremy.